What do clothing companies, restaurants, and toilet paper brands all have in common? They're all examples of monopolistic competition. Hi, my name is Tim, and in this lesson we'll discuss what monopolistic competition is, as well as its three main characteristics. Monopolistic competition is a market structure where many firms sell similar but not exactly identical products. So it mixes a small amount of monopoly power with a large amount of competition. Any industry may qualify as long as it has the following characteristics. 1. A relatively large number of sellers. 2. Clearly differentiated products, usually pushed by advertising. And 3. Easy entry to and exit from the industry. Now, let's go over each in more detail. A large number of sellers means several things. First is a small market share where each firm only takes up a small percentage of the total market, so nobody has significant control over the market price. It's also tough for collusion or coordination to take place. So if 2 or 3 firms try to dictate the prices for the entire industry, that's very unlikely to happen. And finally, each firm is independent and generally doesn't rely on others. So if one firm cuts its prices to increase sales, it won't lead to everyone else doing the same. Then there's product differentiation, which comes in many forms. First is product attributes, or specific features. Think of how some computers market themselves on being easy to carry, while others push their amount of storage. Service is another big one. For example, some clothing brands use in-store tailors as a major selling point. Then there's location. If a hotel is in the downtown area of a major city, it can probably charge more than one in the outskirts. Brand names and packaging also play a factor. That's why well-known brands at grocery stores can sell their product at a slightly higher price than the stores. And finally, there is the ability to have some control over price. Notice I said some, as it's not enough to sway the entire market. This is why brands often look for small ways to be unique in order to charge more. Once firms differentiate their products, the next step is to advertise them to make the consumers aware. Product differentiation plus advertising equals what's called non-price competition. The goal here is to make the product's differentiation a bigger factor than its price. And finally, the third characteristic is the ability to have both easy entry and exit strategies. Since monopolistic competitors are usually smaller firms, there generally aren't huge expenses to open. And as far as exits go, they're pretty easy too. So if things unfortunately don't go well for a firm, they can always sell everything on the way out or simply shut down. Monopolistic competition has been around for years and shows no signs of stopping. So hopefully you understand it a little bit better now and apply it to your favorite companies.